All right, part 2, pre-calc, unit 1 quiz. Use the quadratic formula to solve this. This looks like a z, it's a 2. And this is a 0. So let's distribute. So we get 2 minus 2x squared plus x plus 1 equals 0. Negative 2x squared plus x plus 3 is 0. I'm going to multiply them by negative 1 just because I prefer that to be a positive number. It's just a habit I have. So 2x squared minus x minus 3 equals 0. Here's my a, here's my b, here's my c. So the opposite of b, the opposite of negative 1 is 1. And then b squared is 1, because that's negative 1 times negative 1. Minus 4 times a times c, which is negative 3. All over 2a, which would be 4. You got a double a. So 2 negatives makes a positive. So it's really 4 times 2 times 3, which is 24, plus 1 is 25. 1 plus or minus the square root of 25 all over 4. And that's 5. So 1 plus or minus 5 all over 4. There's 2 answers here. 1 plus 5 is 6 over 4 is 6/4, or 3 halves. 1 minus 5 is negative 4 over 4, which is negative 1. There you go for number 20. Find the tangent, remember, TOA of theta, which is right here. So let's go over here. There's the opposite, there's the hypotenuse, that makes this the adjacent. Now if there was a blank 13, 15 family out there, we'd be happy, but there isn't. So we're going to call that x. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. X squared plus 169 equals 225. X squared equals, uh-oh, danger, danger, 31 and 25 is 56. Please tell me that's right. 170 would be 30, yeah, 55. So bada boom, bada bing. You don't have to do the right thing because this is a distance. Now just by habit, we're going to break that down. I know 4 goes into that 14 times, which is 2 square root of 14. Sometimes pre-calc breaks this down, sometimes it doesn't. So that's a little frustrating for you guys, I know. But now we know this is 2 square root of 14. Well, what is tangent? Tangent is defined by opposite over adjacent. So that'd be 2 square root of 14 all over 13. There's nothing I can reduce here, nothing I can reduce there. Done. Use your language of transformations. So that means you don't have to graph it. If this is my parent function and it looks like that, what does all of this do? Well, that's over the x-axis, vertical shrink by a half, left 2, up 3. I didn't write it all down. I just want to save some recording time. Simplify. Well, this factors into x minus 5, x plus 5. It's a difference of 2 squares. This guy is just your classic trinomial. So x minus 5, x plus 3. These cancel. And I would be left with x plus 5 all over x plus 3. And you can't cancel these out. So, dunzos. This one, got to have common denominators. So this is really over 1. So I'm going to multiply this by x minus 1 to obtain the same denominator. I got to multiply that by x minus 1. So distribute. 3x minus 3 all over x minus 1 plus this. So I can see I'm going to add this to this. So that'd be 3. So I get 3x plus 3 all over x minus 1. Now just FYI, before you say I'm done, we should look at this and say, well, I can factor that. I can take a 3 out, and it almost paid off where we could cross some stuff out. So this is good. This is actually good, but this one's better because, you know, you're not done until you're done. So be careful. I believe this is it. Grand finale of this review. So if f of x equals 2x squared, What is the output if the input, remember input is x, is -6. So 2, -6 squared is 2 times 36, which is 72. What is the input, x, if the output is 16? Well, it would be 16 equals 2x squared, divide by 2, divide by 2. We get 8 equals x squared, bada boom, bada bing, do the right thing. Why didn't we do the right thing here? Because it was geometry, we're finding the length of a side, but this is pure algebra. What are the possibilities? So we get plus or minus, and we break that down into 2 square root of 2. That's the square root of 8, which is the square root of 4, square root of 2, which would give us this. So that's the input, which is our possible x's. If we plug them in, we'll end up getting 16 for y. What is the equation for determining the input from the given output? All this really means is, this one initially is y equals 2x squared, and if we know x, we can find y easily. This one's switching it up on you. This is just saying solve the original for x. So we're going to go, okay, so 2x squared equals y. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So we get x squared equals y over 2. Bada boom, bada bing, do the right thing. So we get x is plus or minus square root of y over 2. Now you might panic and say, well, how come you're not getting that square root out of the denominator? That's not really what they're going for. They're just like, hey, solve for x. So that if you know y, you can pop it in here and find x. That's it, you guys. That finishes your review.